It's a little bit scary dating when you have a following, okay? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Oh, where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Oh my God. Where you been? I know. Hi guys, it's PatrickStarrr. Welcome back to my channel. I know I am being so dramatic, but since I have started my channel in 2014, I have been consistent every week, and I have not taken a break for self-care, self-love, others to love. But it's been very much needed. I have seen other YouTubers do this. Take a little break, I've been offline. I have never done it up until this time in my YouTube life. So with that being said, today's video is going to be a get ready with me chit chat catch up because I literally haven't posted in a month. I know that is so dramatic, but I just want to get you guys up to date. Happy New Year. I know I am late. Happy 2020. This is a new decade, but I love you guys so much. I missed you and I feel rejuvenated, re-energized to be back with you here on YouTube. I'm that bitch. I am gonna be a bad bitch this year. I'm putting it out there. Feel my energy. Good vibes to you. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be back and I want to start something new on my channel. I want to incorporate some of you in a fun old school way to get you guys saying my slogan. If you guys don't remember, a few years back I had tweeted out of frustration because I couldn't find anything in the store called Forever 21. There wasn't a plus size section. I got mad. I was frustrated I couldn't buy anything in the store because there was no plus size section. But you know what? Right then and there, I had said to myself, you know what? I can't buy anything in here, but you know what I can buy? Makeup, because makeup is a one size fits all. So with that being said, I would love for you guys to incorporate you guys recording a selfie video of yourself saying, hi, my name is Patrick and makeup is a one size fits all. And in every video for the rest of 2020, I would love to incorporate you guys saying it on my channel. All the details will be down below and I'll pin it in the comments down below to find out details. There's a little form, submit it, email it to me, and I will be including you guys in my video. So without further ado, if you guys want to see this, get ready with me and catch up with the who's who in the thumbnail, then keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay. All right, guys, in today's video, I'll be using the Amrezy collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. What better way than to start with a bad bitch Barbie like Amrezy with this beautiful palette. I have used it, but I haven't used it on my channel. So let's just bring that bad bitch energy to take over the next decade. Shout out to you, Amrezy. I love you. You is thick owning. Popped into contact, and I do have a keloid development situation here and a pimple right here, so please don't mind that. But that's why we're here with makeup. So, first things first, this eye cream is the best. You guys just have to get it. It's a Silk Peony. Again, also too, I am not flicking you off. I just have no nails. I'm so embarrassed. But I needed to give my hands a break over Christmas break. Y'all are gonna yell at me. I should be using my ring finger. Speaking of Christmas break, it was hard for me to shut down. I think for those of you that are workaholics could probably understand. Like, some of you are probably like, yes, Christmas break. But sometimes if you're working, it was hard for me to shut down. I want to be more transparent with you guys. It was really hard for me to shut down. But after my body kind of was like, okay, you can relax now. I really did. And I think that's what prompted the break, just because for the past couple of years, it's just been turn content, turn this, turn that. Red carpets, events, vlogs, videos, sponsorships, blah, blah, blah. Like, meet and greets. It's just like, it's so much. And I think what I wanted to do was just reevaluate what I wanted to do here on YouTube and who I was. And I had to do a little bit of soul searching. Came back with the new year with gratitude. I always ring in the new year with gratitude. And yeah, I wanted to just really evaluate what I wanted to do with my channel and what was the purpose. And I wanted to involve you guys more. So I'm really excited to be back. I feel re-energized and I feel like now is the right time. And I also got my brows done today, so I feel so cute. Speaking of cute, you guys are probably wondering what the thumbnail is all about. I don't know how to say this. So, foundation. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, one second. Avoiding the topic. So, the thumbnail. I have been going on dates. I happen to find someone. We are not officially dating. PatrickStarrr, I will come on the record to say, on the record, PatrickStarrr does not have a boyfriend. Yeah, I don't have a boyfriend. That is also a message from my mom because my mom is really, really nosy. So I posted a couple stories on my stories. I have been completely active every day on Instagram, but on YouTube I haven't. On Instagram stories, I did post this like holding hands, this and that. It was just something that I wanted to share with you guys because we have been talking since like August of last year. And the thing is that it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. I've never had a boyfriend, if you guys are wondering. Why? That's the number one question when I tell people, why? Because I'm an insecure femme boy that wears makeup, that's plus size, brown, and bald. And who would I ever think could be with me? With me? That's just being completely honest. I tweeted about this too, like for those of you guys that wear makeup. I tweeted something along the lines of like, to all my femme boys asking for a friend, what are your thoughts when it comes to dating? And a lot of it was what I had in my head. And I think as boys wear makeup, that's what I wanted to share. I think as a femboy with a public platform that there is hope for us girls in the market to find something, someone. I thought it was important to share. So when I posted us, correction, us. When I posted us, there was 2 questions. What does he look like? And number 2, a majority of the questions were, are you happy? And I was like, oh my God. They really care about my feelings? Because, you know, I think for me as a beauty YouTuber, I've always kept it in my head to provide for you guys. What do you guys want? Like, they want tutorials, they want this. And sometimes, you know, growing up as a private person, you know, in my youth, I was really shy and private. I never really shared a lot. I will share with like my bestest friends. That was really so freaking sincere that a bunch of the answers or a bunch of the questions on there were, are you happy? And the answer is yes. And I think I had to really take the time to take care of myself because it's a new decade. I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm busier. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So, and here we are. Okay, so I did my brows off camera. I'm gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan. But yeah, this year is just, it's been lovely. It's been lovely. We met on an app and then we got to know each other. It's been nice and I haven't ever spoken to somebody this long, but I think as a gay male that has been insecure most of his life, I am training myself. I look at dating kind of like makeup. I've never done it before. Makeup I've done, and I made it a point in my head to practice how to do makeup over and over and over until I got good at it and being, you know, very, very well versed in makeup. And here we are. But when it comes to dating, I have never done that. So I think for me, I looked at it as such and I was like, okay, let me allow myself to practice the art of being social to other male figures. And here we are with someone that vibes with me and is appreciative and that's getting to know me beyond PatrickStarrr. And I don't want to go too much into it because it's a personal thing for me, but I want to share what I can and what I'm willing to, what my body will allow for now. But I think it's just really important that I'm able to just share what's going on behind the scenes because actually I wanted to just take a step back and really evaluate where I was socially. And this is where we are, children. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and taking the Tarte concealer, I am going to just conceal under the eyes. I'm between the Tarte Shape Tape, the Born This Way, and the Benefit. I just go through the different phases, whatever I want to reach for, depending on the shade and the mood. Nonetheless, I am still a full coverage gal. Isn't this mirror so freaking cute? I love it, and it's lightweight, because some of these mirrors, girl, I feel like I'm at the gym. They be so heavy, but this one is just perfect. I wanted to talk about really quick about each of my years, and as it's January right now, I want to make sure maybe you guys can implement kind of like a mental state of mind, like a single quote or theme that is personal to you for the year. And I'll just go through mine the past couple of years. So 2016 and 2017 for me, PatrickStarrr, was about being vulnerable. 2016 was the time that I moved to LA and had to be vulnerable. It's the first time I had moved out, been on my own, was doing YouTube full time, and what was that about? And that was just being vulnerable. And 2017 was the same, and that all came from life opens up when you do. All right, guys, and then my 2018 was all about being legit. Like, how can I get better lighting? I had moved into my new apartment and I have a little bit of a bigger team. How can I legitimize myself and think of myself as a corporation? And all these themes were career focused because that's what I feel like the mindset that I needed to be for me. Oh, and also like 2017 and 2018, like life opens up when you do, and like being legit was like the year of like my Mac. Like this was the time to legitimize myself in the beauty community, career as a public figure online. You know, it was a big year, and it was a lot, and I really had no time to date or do anything that crazy because I was so dedicated to that collaboration, and it was a year-long collaboration, and it honestly changed my life, literally changed my life, and I'm so happy when I look back on that. And that was just about me legitimizing myself and being confident in myself. I love this powder. This is the Banana Luxury Powder in Light. There's 2 different banana versions. There's light and the regular. So 2019 for me was about being self-aware. Now that I was vulnerable and knew other people, and then I wanted to be legit, I wanted to really reevaluate last year. How were my actions and what am I doing? You know, because, you know, LA's a scary place. You know, people can be acting so LA, so Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So how can I be self-aware and make sure my actions aren't offending others? You know, I have a team. You know, I have friends. I've lost friends. How can I, and you know, in the beauty community, let's be honest, you know, it was a big year for our industry. And I just wanted to reevaluate, how are my actions affecting others? To my peers, to my friends, to you guys. And I just wanted to be really considerate of that. And that's why, you know, I was out of a lot of stuff. So each year's an opportunity to grow. And every single step of the way, I was able to take a step back. Each year, life opens up when you do, being legitimizing myself and being self-aware to make sure that I'm not stunting my growth. And I think what's important about as you grow, if you're younger and you're watching, or if you're in high school and you're watching, make it a goal to grow. If you want to be on social media, make it a goal to grow. In today's day and age, through social media, through the power of the internet, like you can always learn something new. And that's the mindset that I've always had ever since I started this job as a YouTuber. And that's really important to me. Which brings me to the Amrezy palette. No, I'm just kidding. Which brings me to the Amrezy palette and my 2020 state of mind. And my state of mind right now is gravitating towards OG. OG. Ooh, pretty. But my state of mind for 2020 is owning it. I think it's important as we grow and learn. I think I was never really fully confident, and I feel like this year, you know, like, confident. I know. But really reflecting on my actions and being, you know, older and wiser. All my roles as, because, you know, I'm a brother, I'm a son, I'm a friend. Like literally, I take each and every hat that I wear in my life so seriously. Oh my God, this color is so pretty. New Yorker. I take each and every role so seriously, and I have yet to wear the boyfriend hat. But I think it's important to really own each of those roles so I can step into that and treat it like new. And I think that was one thing that I haven't really focused on, is to allow others in. So going on dates. The thing is like PatrickStarrr is confident. The turban, the makeup, the glam, the overlined lips, the contacts, everything. But you know, when I go home at the end of the day, when y'all shut off your phones, when y'all lay your head to rest, I'm Patrick. I don't go to bed as PatrickStarrr. I go to bed as Patrick. And that's one thing that I know I want to kind of pull the curtain back on, is for you guys to get to know a little bit of me more and where I've been. Am I happy? It's hard. I put so much into PatrickStarrr. I feel like Patrick wasn't really growing. So this is time to kind of like bring Patrick up to date and say she's just as sickening as PatrickStarrr. And I hope other boys in makeup or even girls in makeup can realize that. I feel like Hannah Montana. You get the best of both worlds. You know, I look back and I'm like, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. And that's me. And I want to be able to share with you and grow with you and be open with you so you guys can see a little bit of me and you, and hopefully you guys are able to grow as well. That's what these tutorials are for. Like on my channel, it's not just about getting a lesson on a smoky eye, but a lesson on life, and making mistakes is okay, and that it's okay to let go and let love and let live. It's hard. I feel like I'm kind of going back to life opens up when you do, because a lot of it was vested on PatrickStarrr. And you know, I will say I'm kind of happy that I'm using the Amrezy palette, because she's one that owns it. She is no BS. She is fully fierce. She's just an icon to me. She's OG on Instagram. I remember she was the first out of all the beauty gurus to hit 1 million. and we all celebrated her, and it was such a big thing. And to see her with this palette is really, really cool. So shout out to Amra and Norvina and Anastasia Beverly Hills. Really cool. Oh my God, I'm on a Hannah Montana roll. Nobody's perfect. She was an icon. Imagine I have Miley on my channel. I would scream. I'm gonna take this color right here called Semsa, and I'm just gonna punch up the crease. Oh my God, love this. I'm gonna go ahead and punch up this crease with that Flora Purple. But speaking of first, I will share like my first date. And I will say, you know, if you guys are looking to get into YouTube or on TikTok or anything, it's a little bit scary dating when you have a following, okay? So I had just went to the Lion King premiere, and then, you know, we had talked, and he was like, oh, let's watch a movie. I want to see Lion King. And I was like, okay, so let me just go in and act brand new on this. And it was just cute. It was really, really cute. You know, here I am pretending like I haven't seen the movie. Ooh, it's the circle, you know? And we had went to the mall, but before we went, as we're pulling up, I said, hey, I do YouTube videos. If I get stopped, you know, because the one thing that I liked about him was that he never followed me. He never knew who I was. That was just so cool. And you know who I admire, who I love? I've had a crush on him. He's oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Lauren Curtis's man. He is just so cute, and he's just like so like he respects her and stuff. And I was like, that's the kind of guy that I want. And so this one had a little bit of that quality. I still have to find out. Let me give it time. Let me give it time. But I said, hey, you know, if I get stopped at the mall, this is why. Because I can imagine like what it's like from the outside in, if he's like, why is, you know, this person getting stopped for pictures? And so I told him, and he was like, okay, no problem. And I just remember when he saw it happen, because, you know, I did get stopped in the mall. He like turned a little bit red, and they were asking him to take pictures of us, and it was very casual, very, very clean. It was very, very cute, and he respected it. But the thing was, he would ask questions about Patrick and not PatrickStarrr, and I had to catch myself because I was speaking on behalf of PatrickStarrr sometimes. But again, going back to that idea of like practicing makeup to get better at it, this was me getting practice to talk to somebody on a date to strengthen those social skills, because again, Patrick has never had that chance, and here we are. But other than that, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? This is just so awkward. But nonetheless, again, to answer everybody's question from Instagram, yes, I'm happy. Yes, I'm gonna own it this year. I hope you guys all own it, and here we are. So next I'm gonna go ahead and deepen the eye with Yugo right here. This is one of my favorite brushes, the M514. So sickening, so beautiful. So with that being said, with everything, we are building Patrick's home. Not PatrickStarrr, but like Patrick, because PatrickStarrr is under Patrick. So it's a nice foundation to live life. So speaking of house, you know, like my parents have lived in their home for so long, and I wanted to do something good for them. And as I grow, I want my parents to grow too. So I am remodeling their house. Here is some video of what is currently going on. I have been seeing Raw Beauty Christie and her man renovating their house hands-on. If you guys didn't know, my parents live in Florida, in Orlando, and I live in Los Angeles. I would be hands-on, but as they are there, I had gifted to them a little kitchen remodel. But let me know, because I have a beauty channel, if you guys would want to see something more in depth. If you guys want, let me know. I haven't even announced it yet, but I think it would be fun to kind of see that process. I love home renovation videos, but yeah, let me know. These shadows are so creamy and smooth that it is just to die for. And I'm trying to channel my inner Nikki tutorials, you guys. I haven't even talked about Nikki tutorials. Nikki and I will come clean and say that we are friends. First of all, congratulations to Nikki on coming out. I had no idea. I still see her as Nikki even after the announcement. I'm like, she's Nikki. And then I was emotional. I was like, I'm so proud of her. And that is definitely in line with 2020 owning it. Also, despite the circumstances of how it came to be, she really owned it, and she is the beauty queen to me of this decade, and it's just amazing. The day before she did Ellen, her and we grabbed, you know, Boiling Crab, watch a drag show, and it's just really cool to kind of connect one-on-one with people like her, just to make sure that we're okay and making sure that we're still friends. making sure that we're still happy. And it's just nice to have those moments offline that just make those memories much more special. Oh my God, this has no base. No base whatsoever. Sometimes the bases for me get a little bit too thick and I can get away with just the concealer and the eyeshadow formula because, you know, when you have good eyeshadow formulas, you don't really need much. But this is just so good on its own. And what I like to do is just take a little bit of the top and push it past. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Ooh, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take this shade called Barb right there, because you know, Amar's a Barb. I'm gonna take that and just apply it just in the center, just right there in the inner corner, just for that pop. Oh my God, so pretty. And for these formulas, it reminds me of a little bit of Tati's just because of the glitter load. I'll put a little bit more pressure than I'm used to than a traditional eyeshadow, so it really, really adheres to the eye. I'm going to apply lashes and liner off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I just want to zoom you out just to see my makeup station because I know it gets a little bit boring when you're up here. Just so you guys can see, look at all this mess. This is how I do. I'm trying to get better at it. That's one thing in 2020 that I want to do, but we can zoom back in so you guys can see the sickening liner. I went for a wing because Amar does a wing. Amar did a wing, so I did a wing. And I'm just going to go in with my Born This Way Mocha foundation powder. This is just everything to me. This brush I love, this is the Sigma Spotlight Duster. I like to just take a little bit of that banana powder just to kind of like pick up a little bit of the fallout. I'm just heavy-handed, so that's that. But that glitter pigment, do you guys see it? When it comes to bronzers, I am between two. If I want to go for more of a warm look, I'll use Dark Deep by MAC. If I want to go more cool, I like to use the Silky Matte Suntan bronzer by Milani. So for today, because we have this pink purple eye, I'm going to go for a little bit more of a cool contour. And I'm going to take my Morphe M527 brush. Beautiful. I love this brush. It's really, really soft and really gets the contour going. For as long as I have been on YouTube, this has not changed. Like the love for Studio Fix powder, I love using anything NW25 under my eye, whether it's the concealer, whether it's like the powder. It's like a beautiful peachy shade and it just really punches up the look in dimension because you guys don't know I'm Filipino, got a flat face. This part does look crazy, but when I tell you guys, if you're a drag queen or if you're a girl that loves glamour, definitely try this with a sponge because it really, really, really looks sickening in person. And it adds that like beautiful peachy tone to your skin and brings life to your face. And it smooths it out too. I'm gonna take this brown shade right here called 1988 and plop it with the purple Semsa underneath the eye, just right here. I think for that Barb eye, I should go for something a little bit like less subtle. Just keep it really simple because this is definitely Minaj right here, but this is Minaj Star. Now, if you guys are looking for a beautiful mascara, this is it. I love it. This is the Benefit Royal Lash Mascara. It is so cute. And I have very baby lashes. That's one thing I want to work on is growing my lashes. Because child, when I get home, all I want to do is just rip these bitches off my face. Now it's time for blush. Blush is like that love. Bringing it back to the 90s. I have been bringing this blush. This is Laos by NARS. You guys know I've used it also 2019. Bringing it back. It's very 90s. You know why? Because I have been watching 90s movies. I've been watching 10 Things I Hate About You, Never Been Kissed. I don't know, y'all. I'm in my feelings this month. Any recommendations for 90s movies for me to watch with my boo? Let me know down below. I showed him Sister Act. He's never seen Sister Act, and he loved it. He loved Sister Act. If you don't like Sister Act, get it. Guys, I found a new pencil that I am obsessed with. This was recommended by an artist at Morphe. So when I was over on holiday break, an artist recommended, oh, Sweet Tea is a good pencil because, you know, I just want to try it. And all 2019 and probably 2018, I've been using the same freaking pencils year round. So I found this one called Sweet Tea by Morphe. Discount code, PSTARRR. Yep, still doing it. I'm gonna line my lips and then fill it in. So for my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and take Dose of Colors. This is brand new, Truffle, the liquid matte lipstick. And apply this and blends it in. Oh my God. And lately I've been blending with a brush. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the Truffle Gloss. A little in the center. For that, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I opened this today. And I'm not gonna spread it out because you guys know I overlap my lips. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend it a little bit and make sure that we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and spray with my all-nighter, and I'll be right back for the finished look. Alright everyone, this is the finished look. I thought I would do the outro on the iPhone so you guys can see what it looks like, because that camera be too detailed sometimes. But I am obsessed with the Amrezy palette and the makeup. This looks like glitter and pigment. Excuse my eye, it watered because that's just what my eyes do. But I am obsessed with it despite the pimple. And the lip is honestly everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, makeup is a one size fits all. I hope to see your videos, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.